I like YouTube and Twitch, apparently. Gonna be live streaming some Kirby Triple Deluxe, just for a little while, because right now it is 12:12 p.m., so like a little afternoon, and I know that I want to start streaming Pokemon at about 1 p.m., so it's like about 45 minutes, so we'll see how that goes, but, oh wait, and I gotta mute the stream. I always forget to do that, but, anyways, I'm going to be streaming Pokemon in about 45 minutes, so this little stream of Kirby should only last about 45 minutes. But anyways, as you can see, I do have this one file that has like 98% completion, pretty much 100%, almost 100%. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm missing. I think I'm just missing like a couple of the keychains or whatever. I mean, a lot of the keychains, but anyways, so just in case you didn't hear that because of the ad or whatever. Gonna be streaming Kirby for about 45 minutes, and then hello Hyena and Zoggy. I'm gonna be playing Kirby Hyena. I don't really feel like playing Bloons right now. Is this game good? Never seen any of it. I think it's a really good game. I like it, and I'm just checking that. Okay, yeah, I see the stream's going. Should be working fine. All right, so I can close that screen. But anyways, gonna be playing, like I said, Kirby Triple Deluxe for about 45 minutes. I feel like I've already said that a bunch, but I'm gonna start a new game. Just cause, might as well. And I'm gonna be starting Pokemon in about 45 minutes, basically, at about 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm just gonna let the cutscene play, because, you know, it's nice or whatever. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is because I specifically want to start the Pokemon stream at 1 p.m. because I want to stream for about 2 hours, and then at 3 p.m. for me, there's going to be a Nintendo Direct about Super Smash Bros. Wii U, so I want to start watching that like as soon as it goes live or whatever. I'm not even sure if it's going to be on YouTube or if it's just going to like release one big video or video live stream or something, so I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, but I'm going to be stopping my Pokemon stream right about then. So because of the way that Twitch, it's dinner time in Iceland now, alright, talking to Hyena, in case, because again, I'm going to be posting this on, well, I might post this one on YouTube. I might just keep it on Twitch. Not entirely sure. But for Pokemon, because I'm going to be uploading that to YouTube through the Twitch export thingy, it automatically splits videos into 2-hour segments. So I was thinking it'd be nice to just have like one solid 2-hour segment before the Super Smash Bros. Stream, rather than like be streaming for like an hour or 2.5 hours or like 3 hours or whatever, and then have to split it into 2 parts, because I'm gonna probably be streaming more Pokemon after the Super Smash Bros. U live event direct Nintendo Direct thingy. So you know, I just wanted to keep those 2 segments, at least one whole 2-hour segment at the beginning, and then like another 3-hour segment at the end or something, or however long I'm gonna be streaming after that. I'm not entirely sure, but anyways, this little cutscene. Apparently, a giant beanstalk thing grew under Kirby's house, and it also got King Dedede's castle in it as well. And I just realized I've got like 3 different screens that I could be watching, because I've got the what's it called? The one on like XSplit broadcaster shows the screen, and I've got the video on the actual computer from the 3DS capture device or whatever, and then I've got my actual 3DS to watch. So, anyways, so now King Dedede's being captured. He's actually playing the damsel in distress this time, which is pretty interesting. So this is definitely one of those games where King Dedede's an ally, kind of, because you're trying to rescue him for whatever reason, because you're a nice guy and whatnot. What games do I have or own on the 3DS? I have, well, actually, before I get started, let's go to the home menu. I have, blah, blah. Okay, so I've got the new puzzle swap thingy. But anyways, I've got Pokemon X, Pokemon Y, Super Smash Bros., Zelda 4 Swords Anniversary Edition, got the Bravely Default demo and the full game, got Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, got Kirby Triple Deluxe, Mario Kart 7, Pokemon Battle Trozei, Animal Crossing, obviously the new Plaza. I've got this game called Edge, which is actually kind of interesting. I think I might live stream that one day. But I also technically own, what's it called? I own Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3D, but I gave that to my brother because he's a bigger Legend of Zelda fan than I am. So I don't actually have that with me. And also I have Super Mario 3D Land, but I just have that in a separate box, because all of those games that you saw on the 3DS, those are all downloaded. So I actually kind of forgot how to play for a second. But I was still trying to think of like Super Smash Bros. Controls, trying to press X to jump. But anyways, so yeah, all those other games I have are downloaded, except for Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing I have just as the cartridge, and then Super Mario 3D Land I have as the cartridge. But then, yeah, all those others are downloaded, so I've got a pretty big SD card, so, and of course I'm already getting the controls mixed up, because of Smash Bros. Pretty much. But what games? On the DS? Pretty much all I own on the DS are, come on, oh man, this is gonna get me confused because I'm so used to Smash Bros. Now, but I'm probably gonna get confused on Smash Bros. Now because I'm so used to Kirby or whatever. But for the DS, I don't, oops, trying to jump is not X, but anyways, what was I saying? On the DS, basically the only games I own on the DS are Pokemon games. All the DS Pokemon games, basically, except for like all the main series Pokemon games. So, which ones are those? That's Diamond, Pearl. I don't have Platinum, but then Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, and Black 2 and White 2. So, yeah, I don't think I have Animal Crossing Wild World, I think, on the DS, and then some other games that I can't remember, but obviously I don't play any of those games very often. And yeah, I don't think you could download any games onto the DS, or at least if you could, I didn't know that at the time, so I didn't do any of that. So yeah, and the graphics on this game are pretty good. I mean, I don't know if you'll be seeing it at like the full 60 frames. I know that if it's on YouTube, it's not going to be the full 60 frames, but I'm not sure if Twitch has the 60 frames or whatever. Can I live stream Pokemon Diamond? Technically, at the moment, I don't have the game with me because I lent basically all of my Pokemon games, all the physical copy Pokemon games I own. I lent them to my cousin because she never really owned or played Pokemon games, and she was kind of wanting to get into the Pokemon games, so I just lent them to her. And I'm not even sure how much she's actually playing them because, you know, she's busy with life and whatnot. But this is actually one of my kind of least favorite things. I don't know. I kind of don't know exactly how I feel about it. It's just kind of odd because in this game, the whole sort of like gimmick thing is that you have this hypernova ability that lets you just have super massive black hole stomach abilities. So, so I mean, it's pretty interesting that like all the different stuff, because it does feel like just a big gimmick. Like it doesn't really feel like there's a lot of strategy behind it. It's just hold down the B button and just do whatever it does for the most part. But there are times later on in the series or later on in the game, not the series, but later on in the game where it becomes a little bit more strategic and you have to kind of solve puzzles, kind of like right now where you set up a block to smash that and I can walk through, but then you can do this. My cousin that I lent the Pokemon games is older than me, but there we go. And I feel like I should have chat like on the screen, just so that you guys can, like anyone that's not watching this live can see like the comments that I'm responding to. The game looks like Kirby's Adventure Wii. You mean the Return to Dreamland one? Because it basically is the Kirby Return to Dreamland one, as far as the like graphics or whatever. But I don't think the story mode is multiplayer, but there is a multiplayer sort of Super Smash Bros. Type of game, which I might show off later. But yeah, this game is really good. The 60 frames and all that, graphics and everything is really good. I really enjoy it. But then again, I don't know how well YouTube would show the graphics. Now here, the bosses seem relatively simple, but then here, when you just think like, oh, I'll just shoot him again, but then, oh wait, that was a fake one, I got tricked, blah blah blah. Like honestly, the first 2 times that I fought this guy, I still got tricked by it. And then okay, I waited for that one, and then comes up, there you go, then he's done. And then, oh no, the level 3, I don't know, is this supposed to be the same enemy? just like angry now, or is it supposed to be 3 different enemies? I was never 100% sure on that. And then, okay, it's fake or whatever. And then comes out and, oh no, he was too fast. Then, okay, just another block. I just thought he was going to do something different, but we'll see. Let's see, and then which one is coming out? There we go. But occasionally I think he throws out a block that's like spiked so that you can't suck it up or something. But I don't know, maybe that was just a different battle I'm thinking of or something. But oh well, that boss, it's initially really simple, but then it throws in those little like things where you have to wait and be sure when you're gonna attack or whatever. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But here I'm not super good at this. That was alright. If you get all the way to the end, to the level 1 cloud or first place cloud or whatever you want to call it, then you get a 1-up and a or something. But what? Maybe his brother? It was a drawing. What are you guys talking about? Anyways, so I got the Uru keychain, and the Waddle Doo Ball keychain, and this big one is the Star Rod keychain. But yeah. Anyways, let's see. So now on to the next stage. And obviously the collectible that you're getting in this game is the Sunstones, because those are supposed to like what's it called? Like unlock stuff. I mean, obviously that's a terrible description, but like they're supposed to help the beanstalk grow or something with the Sunstones or something rather. I don't know. But let's see. Oh, now I understand what you mean, Zoggy. The like maybe his brother, like the mole thingies, if it was a brother, and then the drawing, as in the wooden plank double thing. So yeah, that makes more sense. But oh wait, no, I didn't mean to kill that thing because there was a new enemy that is new and whatnot. It's the bell ability, which is pretty interesting, and also something I should mention is that in the pods you can do the controls, and it actually shows you what stuff you can do. So that's kind of cool, and just kind of browsing through that. But then there's also the block ability in this game, which certain abilities will also, or not block ability, but let's see, how do I do the thing? Oh yeah, if I charge it up. No, how did I? Oh no, I'm not trying to do that. Why don't you check what you have to get? What do you mean? Like as the sunstones or something, or let's see, think finale. Let's see, do I charge Tinker Melody? Fashion B, understanding, blah blah. Alright, so if I do down, then that's that one. If I do but there should be a way to charge it, but bigger than that, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking of something else. Oh well. Any secrets over here? No. Anyways, could you show all the abilities? At the moment, I don't have all the abilities. I mean, after this is actually kind of cool because you have to tilt the 3DS to do it. It's another very simple thing where it's like, okay, you just hold it to the right, and then you keep holding it to the right, and then you keep holding it to the right, and then it's just like not much strategy. But then later on in the game, obviously it does kind of ramp up the difficulty a bit. And that's kind of the thing I like about Kirby games, that even at the beginning, when it's super simple and you don't really need to think very much, later on in the game it does actually get a bit harder. And, nope, I want to go back, to go over here, and then break through here and get, treasure chest. Not sure why it took so long to actually step into it, but, for all the abilities, I think after this level I'll just switch over to my other file with all the 100% whatnot, and then actually go and show you guys the abilities. Since this is just kind of obviously the first little episode or whatever that I'm showing this game, I think I'm just gonna be kind of like a intro, I guess. If you guys want me to continue streaming this game or making videos on YouTube of it, which would kind of be the same thing, then just let me know either in the comments of the YouTube video or in chat if you are here on the live stream. But let's see, because the way I would do this if I was going to be making videos off of it is I would actually live stream the game while just wait, no, wrong button. I keep I keep thinking X is to jump because of Smash Bros. But anyways, let's see. The way that I would be recording this is basically live streaming it, and obviously right now I don't have my webcam because I just figured having the picture of Kirby would be a little bit more, what's it called? Appropriate, I guess. Not like it's inappropriate to have my webcam running or whatever, but I just figured it would be a bit better. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna show the abilities after this level, and here, what's kind of interesting is that you only have a limited amount of water, but you only need like half of the water to grow the flowers all the way, and then of course the one on the left gives you the key, and then the one on the right lets you use the key. So that, even though it's a very simple example, it's still the increasing difficulty level or whatever. Can I not drop down to that? But yeah, that's what I kind of like about the Kirby games. Like I've already said, that it'll start off easy, but then it actually does kind of get a bit difficult, where it's not like super difficult and you need something to look up where the unlockables are, collectibles. What am I saying? It's not super difficult, but just the fact that it actually ramps up in difficulty. And here's the thing, where if you have Spot Pass or Street Pass or one of those, yeah, Street Pass, then they give you better items when you meet Waddle Dee there. So that's kind of cool. Because I've already kind of shown off Sword a little bit, I guess I'll show off Fire, which is dang it, which is kind of cool. What Pokemon does Kirby remind me of? I would say what's his name, Gulpin. Which technically Gulpin reminds me of Kirby rather than the other way around. But I guess Fire is actually a pretty good move for Mr. Frosty. But yeah, here I'll show off all the abilities more later. But oh dang it! No, yeah, good. I got ice. But like I said, I'll show off all the abilities in a second. But what's it called? I just wanted to show off the different ability there for some reason. Anyways, oh, that was actually pretty good. I'm not sure if that's all the way to 1, but it should be pretty close. Yeah, like I'll barely get up onto 1, and then it gives me an extra keychain, which is like the other collectible in this game. But anyway, still got like 30 minutes for what's it called? For the stream. I might try a boss rush on my other account or file thing. But anyway, Starman, Beanbon, and Mike Kirby, and what else? A Mega thing. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically it's pretty much all the basics. I mean, I'm sure there's more stuff to the game that I'm just not at yet because it's just the first 2 levels or whatever. What Pokemon was always with the microphone in Pokemon series? Oh, Jigglypuff. That's true. He is kind of like Jigglypuff, but yeah, I always relate him more to what's it called? To Gulpin, because I feel like obviously in Super Smash Bros. When they have Kirby and Jigglypuff, then they're also kind of similar. But then I just tend to relate him more to Gulpin, I guess, because of the eating. But I think I'm gonna go to the arena because then it gives you all the abilities to choose from before you actually start. So one thing that I actually did get a little bit disappointed in, I guess, kind of, is that there's no whirlwind ability in this game. What I like is that you can do the what's it called? The power spin from Link or Legend of Zelda, basically, and then you can even do the Skyward Slash, which I think is just hilarious. And then the uppercut slash thing, uppercut. Get it? But again with the jumping. Why don't I have 100%? Because I think I need all the keychains, and I'm just missing some keychains, and they're just sort of random, whichever ones you get. But anyways, so let's see: overhead slash, sword beam, multi-sword slash, drill stab, sword spin, chopping slash, blah blah. So basically, I showed off all of them except for the water stuff, but there's not really much you can do underwater, or not really a way for me to get underwater. But is there a way to go like upward? Yeah, if you're charging it and then hold up, then you kind of go up in your slash. So that's kind of cool. And then Cutter is also a pretty cool ability. It has a lot more of a utility in this game than in its other games, because you have that little dash, and then the you can go up, or yeah, you can kind of jump down like that. And what's interesting is what's it called? Well, Hyena, when I mean like I don't have the keychain, it's you just collect random keychains throughout the levels, and then it just gives you one of the random keychains. It's not like this specific keychain is in this specific spot, and I need to go get it there. At least as far as I know, that's not what it is. So I don't really know what keychains I'm missing. It's just kind of a lot. I can show that off later, but here I like that you can charge it up into that big beam, you do the spinny thing. What else can I do? In the air, let's see, if I'm running in the air, then it does that one. Let's see, what else? What can I do? Beam whip, cycle beam, beam blast, big beam, capture beam. Oh, that's right. If I'm really close to an enemy, when I attack with my beam, then it'll sort of grab them and throw them, kind of like a grab in Smash Bros or something. But yeah, I think that's it. Actually, I could have sworn that you'd be able to like jump in midair and then just keep doing it, but I guess that's in a different game. So anyways, then there's the parasol ability, which is pretty simple. If you just hold it, and you can hold it out as a shield, you can block with it, which is pretty cool. And you can actually like sort of dodge. Like, I always feel like I'm hearing the doorbell whenever I'm streaming. I think it might just be because I'm paranoid of missing something or whatever. And here, if you just normally jump, okay, so yeah, it does actually automatically open when you can press down, and let's see, you can press down and then up again to open it, which is kind of cool. So it's a pretty simple ability. Let's just look at what it actually says. Have you played Naruto game or any anime game? I've played a couple of the Naruto fighting games, the Clash of Ninja, I think, and a couple of, or one or two of the Ultimate Ninja Storm thing, but not really much of that. Anyways, Parasol Swing, Parasol Shield, Chain Shield Direction, Parasol Drill, Parasol Twirl. Oh, that one. Yeah, and then again, you can throw people, throw your enemies if you're close to them, and then just underwater stuff. Alright, if you hold down and you do that ability, you just kind of attack behind you, or attack below you, and if you're in the air, then you sort of dash down with it, which is kind of cool. Anyways, now we'll go on to Spark, which I think was kind of fused with Plasma, to where when you go back and forth, it charges it up, and then you can get the bigger blast, which is from the Plasma ability in some other game that I don't remember which game it is, because I'm not a super huge Kirby fan. My favorite Kirby ability, it depends on what I'm doing at the time, but let's see. Spark Attack, Charge Power, Spark Arrow, Spark Laser, Spark Wave, Spark Barrier. So I guess that's it. I remember in Turn to Dreamland he had a little bit more power in his Spark. But my favorite Kirby ability probably be Tornado or Archer. But what I like in this game is the stone abilities. There's a lot more diversity, I guess, in the stone that you turn into. And you can turn into a bigger stone for some reason. And those guys are cool. From I think it's Kirby Adventure 2, maybe. But do you watch much anime? I don't really watch too much. I haven't been watching too much recently. But what I like is you can do a little rock punch and then charge up the rock punch to make it even stronger. And then you can dash and change or whatever. Anyways, yeah, rock doesn't really have that much. Anyways, but ice, pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. You ice skate when you're running, and then just do that, and you can do the spin twirl in the air, which is pretty cool. Let's see what else, and then it's another one where you can grab enemies if you're close to them. But I think that's it, pretty much. Let's see, Ice Storm. If well, hold on, what did that say? Ice Storm, dash and hold B, or B 3 times and then hold. I'm not sure what that means. Is it this one? What? Yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that. But anyways, Catching up on chat. The stone is cool. Yes, it is. What's your favorite anime or cartoon character? I'm not even sure. I'd have to stop and think about that. I'd probably say just Naruto or something. Or no, like Kirito from Sword Art Online, or Shiro from Log Horizon. And what's cool about the fires, you can obviously change the angle of it and direction and whatnot. And if you hold it into yourself, then you just sort of catch yourself on fire, which I think is pretty cool. When you're dashing, you get the flame dash ability, which is pretty cool. And I think you can drop fire. No, I guess that's Return to Dreamland where you do that. But you still, yeah, you can actually kind of change your direction rather than just going straight across, or you can go up and down, which is kind of cool. I didn't even realize that. But let's see, what else can you do with it? Fire breath, target fire, fireball inferno, burn A during burn. Okay. Then the fireball spin, fireball roll, fireball jump, fireball climb. Alright. So while you're dashing, if you jump, then it'll just sort of explode and cancel the explosion, which is kind of cool. And then if I'm just in the air and do down B, then I turn into that ball and I can roll around. And then if I hit a wall with it, then I climb the wall, which is pretty cool. I like that. I like that idea. And Kirito is pretty awesome. Cool. Yeah. And let's see. The wheel. The wheel is kind of interesting. I always liked the wheel ability, but it's just very simple. Obviously, it doesn't even move that fast, actually. Now that I realize that. But dash, stop, dash, jump during dash, downshift. Not sure what that is. Rocket start, hold down, sky wheel, turn. Alright. Okay, so you can charge it. But, that's interesting. But, it doesn't stay charged for very long. Which is kind of lame. But, you kind of go a bit faster right as you turn, and then kind of go slower after a little bit. And, if you try to turn while you're going faster, then it just cancels it, which is kind of interesting. But anyways, the next one is Hammer, which is pretty cool. If you do the up B, then it charges up the fiery one, and it's a set time. You don't have to hold it to charge that long. Down B is obviously the same as the parasol. Your running B will just spin the hammer. It's basically the same way his hammer works in Melee, Super Smash Bros. Melee. And if you run and throw it with X, or run and press X, then it gets rid of the ability, but you throw your hammer, which is pretty cool. And I think that's pretty much all you can do with the hammer. So, anyways, then the needle, it's pretty cool. If you move your control stick, or the D-pad, I guess, while you're holding it, then it obviously shoots out the spikes, which is pretty cool. And then you can even just hold onto the wall, but then when you release your spikes, then obviously you fall. Let's see, was there anything else to do with the spike? Oh, that's right, the Mega Needle and the falling spike. The Mega Needle, you just get to stab upward, and I think, no, okay, you don't get stuck in the wall for that. And then down B is obviously that, which is basically the up B, except you do get stuck in the floor. And then you can't, like, move your control stick to move it or anything. What's the... what? Hey, no, I'm not going to answer that. Anyways, then the crash, just press it once, and just pretty big explosion. Pretty nice. But of course, you only get to use it once. And if you hold it and charge it up, then it's just a super explosion, which is pretty cool. And it's just 2, right? Yeah, it's just 2. The Crash Fireball and the Supernova. So I thought that's pretty cool. That again adds a bit of that diversity or whatever. And let's see. Next one is Ninja, which is pretty cool. You get to throw out all the kunai knives, and then this little running dash, which is kind of cool, I suppose. And then down B and no, don't want to get Archer yet. Still showing off Ninja because there's a lot of stuff you can do with Ninja. The Smoke Bomb, I'm not really sure exactly what it does, but it's kind of cool. If you do up and then down, if you hold up for a bit and then down, it does that thing, which is kind of cool. I guess. I don't know. Let's see. What else can I do? Let's see, knife throw, shock, press and hold B. Really? Dash, stealth slash, ninja kick, down B in the air, smoke screen, bottom swarm, quad shock, air drop, wall cling, wall strike, wall jump, clone technique. Oh, right before being attacked, if you guard, then it does the clone thingy. But hello, super flame bombo, stealthy water gun. Oh, that's right, on the water surface or whatever. Anyways, you can do the drop kick, which is always kind of cool. Let's see, and of course you can stick to walls and shoot out the kunai knives. But it's weird because it says the shock is if you hold the B button, but I guess that sword is the B button, or is the shock or whatever. That's interesting. But anyway, so I guess that's pretty much it for Ninja Kirby. And then Circus. Circus is pretty interesting. It's another new one. Your B just sort of jumps forward and hits enemies for some reason. Forward B is the fire, and then up B you can juggle flaming bowling pins, which is pretty cool. Down B you just get on your ball, which you can slightly move when you're in the air, but not really. And then what else can I do? Let's see, the back salt. Oh wow, if you hold B, then you make a balloon thing, balloon animal, which is kind of cool apparently. And so the somersault is your is just your regular B, and if you do back B, then it's a little backwards somersault, I guess, for some reason. Anyways, yeah, Circus is a bit weird. Let's see, ball balance, baton, trampoline. Interesting. I don't remember ever doing trampoline. Oh yeah, it's hold down then up B. Hold down then up B, I guess, for the little jump. I keep doing it wrong. There we go. So that's kind of interesting. And just the running is the Circus. Now Archer is my new favorite boss battle weapon ability, rather than the whirlwind, because one, whirlwind or tornado isn't in this game. But let's see, just simple. Yeah, there you go. When you're running and dash in the air, then you shoot down to the ground, which is pretty cool. You can shoot above you, although then obviously it doesn't charge up as much, but then it does sort of shoot around the area near you, which is pretty cool. And then, let's see, sniper shot, magnetic star arrow, sharpshooter. While holding B, press either up or down. Yeah, I think that's just aiming, right? Yeah, that's just aiming. But anyways, what else? Camouflage is good. Then crawl. Yeah, so when you hold down, you camouflage, and then you can crawl and sort of attack still while you're camouflaged. And while you're camouflaged, you're actually invincible. Even the bosses can't hurt you, which is pretty overpowered. But anyways, then we're on to Fighter, and still got about like 15 minutes in the stream. And let's see. So Fighter's got a bunch of stuff. Obviously, it has a drop kick like the what's it called? Like the ninja. Let's see. If we just do I have to? Okay, down B is the charged Kamehameha, basically, which does get pretty powerful. Forward B is this kick thing, obviously. What ability is the strongest ability? Depends on what you mean. If you mean strongest in one hit, it would definitely be the crash ability, or the bomb crash thingy. If you mean like what's the best for fighting bosses, then I would definitely say the Archer, because you can basically turn it invincible and then do a really strong charged range shot, which is pretty helpful. But that's basically all there is to the Fighter. So then moving on to the Beetle, another new ability. It's actually pretty cool. You obviously use the horn for a lot of slicing, and then forward B you get to like pierce enemies and then like hold them on your horn and then throw them, which is pretty nice. And then up B is just that little dash uppercut thing, and of course you can just slam down to the ground. And then you can even fly a little bit with your wings, which I don't think there's a limit on how long you can fly, but it obviously takes a little bit to start gaining momentum, and you move a little bit faster, I think, kind of, something like that. Can I tell you a funny story? I don't really have any funny stories. At least not that I can think of off the top of my head, since I am in the middle of explaining all these abilities. Bell I already showed off earlier. Let's see if I can't do the same thing with the hammer where I throw it and get rid of the ability. I just end up getting rid of the ability. But I could have sworn there's some way to charge it up better or something. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know. But anyways, I already showed off Bell a bit. And then the whip, it's pretty cool. It's a very fast weapon, or ability, I guess, not really a weapon. But when you charge it up, it doesn't really go any farther or anything, but it'll actually grab enemies and then chuck them at other people, which is pretty cool. And then you can do that little upper dash spin circle thing or whatever. So I think it's pretty cool, just not super amazing, I guess. Spear, I think, was introduced in Return to Dreamland, as well as Whip. And then when you're running in the air, you get to throw multiple spears or whatever. And then just simple up slash and down slash. And when you charge it up, you get to spin like a little helicopter, which I think is pretty cool. Wow, it's actually going a lot longer than I thought it would. But anyways, then Leaf, another one introduced in Nightmare in Dreamland. Probably one of my favorites, just because of the uniqueness of it. I think it's pretty cool. All those leaves will obviously hurt enemies as they fly up into the air, and you can just spin and gather a bunch of enemies around you, which is pretty cool. And then if you hold down, or no, when you guard, then you turn into a little bush, which is pretty nice. And then, is there anything else I can do? Just running, dash, and stuff. So yeah. And then next is the wing ability, another one of my favorites, because I really like being able to move quickly while you're flying. It's always pretty nice, and then you can shoot out the feathers. It's kind of like the kunai knives. And then your down B is that little spin. Running dash is that thing, obviously. But yeah, pretty simple ability. Then the bombs, pretty self-explanatory. Not much diversity with them. You can roll the bombs, or bowl the bombs. You can place a bomb right in front of you, and if you're running up to an enemy right in front of them, you can sort of dodge around them and put a bomb on top of their head, which is pretty nice. And then Hyena, what's the evolved form of Jigglypuff? That would be Wigglytuff. But anyways, then the Mike ability is obviously just 3 times, and then it's done, each one getting progressively stronger. And then what's also kind of cool is that once you use the first 2, if you hold B and charge it up, then you can get the Encore ability, which, similar to the Crash Bomb, is just a stronger version of the final form. So, I've only got 10 minutes left on about how much I want to stream, so I'm not sure how many bosses I can get through. I don't remember what my record is for beating all the bosses. So I'm going to go through the boss rush right now. Kind of a spoiler alert if you care about playing this game otherwise. So we'll see how this goes. Archer, like I already said, is probably my favorite ability for fighting bosses, just because it's really powerful, and it can make you invincible, so that's always a plus. And obviously these little bosses will be going down much faster than the actual bosses. But what's the evil form of evolved? What? I don't know what you mean by that, but anyways, let's see, the Gigant Edge? How would you pronounce that? That's kind of close. You almost hit me. But yeah, Archer is definitely a great boss fighter. Oh, and I missed him. Let's see. Get him before he hits me. Yep. So yeah, Archer OP. Archer is definitely OP in boss fights. And then it gives you a couple extra abilities that you can use, or some maximum tomatoes. I was going to say mushrooms, but they're unnecessary. What's the evil form, the evolved form of Jigglypuff? There is no evil form of the evolved form of Jigglypuff. But anyways, this snake is pretty cool. I like fighting him, the Coily Rattler. But again, like, each boss, of course, has 2 forms, where they come back stronger and have different movesets and whatever. just gonna hide. So he rolls right by, and he's gonna come at me that way, I guess, or whatever. And what I really like is just the fact that you're invincible during this, and I could just run around and avoid him, but it's more fun to just stay, well, not necessarily more fun, but safer to just stay invincible. Hide for that, so don't have to worry about getting hit. And I don't think I can hit him while he's doing that. Let's see, can I just finish him off before he attacks me? Ooh, that was really close. Alright, what Pokemon has an evil form and good form? I don't think there really are any Pokemon that have good form and evil form. I think the closest that would be Clefable and Gengar, because they look like they might be the light and shadow version of each other. But other than that, I don't think there are any good and evil forms of the same Pokemon. But anyways, this is now Flowery Woods, not technically Wispy Woods, even though they're basically the exact same thing. So yeah, and then it's definitely a lot more diverse than Wispy Woods in its battling tactics. It actually kind of reminds me more of the Wispy Woods in oh dang it, got hit. But it reminds me of the Wispy Woods from Crystal Shards from Kirby 64. I usually just hide during that part. But anyways, let's see. Let's wait for it. Wait for it. Once it's done shooting clouds at us. Still don't get how that works, but oh well. Gets bigger there. Just do a bit more damage. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to actually finish the boss battles. Because I'm pretty sure it's going to take like 30 minutes. And I only want to keep playing for like another 10 minutes. So I think once I beat Flowery Woods, then I'm just going to end the stream and get Pokemon set up. Because I'm going to be playing that for a while. And is it this way? Yeah. Whenever he's on the left, then you have to go to the left to avoid his routes. Or when it's on the right, go to the right. But yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to set up for Pokemon. So yeah, I think I'm just going to end the stream here. Thank you all for coming onto the stream, and anyone watching this on YouTube, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments whether or not you want me to actually do an official Let's Play of the game, or just occasionally stream the game, or if you don't really care, then just don't say anything, basically. But so yeah, that's going to be it for the stream. I'm going to start Pokemon for anyone that's still watching this live. I'm going to start Pokemon in a minute, but that's going to be it for Kirby. So yeah, see you next time.